Nature stops negotiating the moment you take a wrong step. In the wild, weakness is exposed, and failure is final. This isn't a weekend fantasy. It's an operational loadout built for the unpredictable. We're deploying high-end tools designed to dominate the darkness, the cold, and the fear. Prepare now. Stay sharp. This is your line of defense. Danger doesn't announce itself, and the Wayland neck knife stays ready when seconds matter. Resting close to your chest, it moves with your breath. Waiting for the moment cutting becomes survival. Rope snaps, food breaks down, traps reset, and threats meet cold steel without delay. Its slim profile disappears under clothing, yet the blade emerges fast, sharp, and decisive. Sweat, rain, or blood won't slow the grip when hands shake and adrenaline floods. In dense brush or tight spaces, long blades become liabilities. This knife thrives where precision keeps you alive. It's always there, never forgotten, never dropped. When balance breaks and panic creeps in, steel brings clarity. This neck knife isn't decoration, it's a silent guardian, hanging inches from your pulse, ready to defend life through control, speed, and ruthless simplicity. Chaos hits, and the Blue Cooler's Blue 72 Survival Kit is your lifeline in the storm. Packed with essentials for injury, fire, shelter, and sustenance, it turns unprepared wilderness into manageable risk. Every tool, bandage, and utility piece is arranged for instant access. No fumbling, no wasted seconds when adrenaline spikes. Compact yet comprehensive, the kit endures harsh environments. Cold, rain, or jagged terrain won't crush its contents. Need first aid while hiking cliffs? Shelter in the middle of a windstorm? Fire or signaling in the dead of night? Every item delivers reliability under pressure. Survival isn't about luck, it's about preparation. With this kit, you take chaos by the throat, turning danger into opportunity. When disaster strikes, your mission, health, and life remain firmly in your hands. Water can kill as quickly as fire, and the lifesaver jerry can turns murky, pathogen-filled chaos into life. Every liter drawn from rivers, lakes, or contaminated sources passes through high-intensity filtration, stripping viruses, bacteria, and debris, leaving survival in clear, safe water. Storms rage, debris floats, and wilderness isolates you. Yet this jerry can holds steady, refusing to clog, break, or fail. Its rugged frame survives drops, knocks, and rough transport while providing up to 20,000 liters of drinkable liquid. Carry it, roll it, or stash it in base camps. Your water supply becomes an unyielding lifeline. In heat, exhaustion, or disaster, thirst no longer dictates pace or limits action. Every sip restored is strength regained. In the fight against dehydration, this jerry can turns hostile water into power, endurance, and survival. A shield against one of the deadliest threats in the wild. Isolation turns deadly when nobody knows where you are. And the Spot Gen 4 breaks that silence. Deep in wilderness, beyond cell towers and roads, this device sends your position skyward, carving a digital trail through emptiness. One press calls for help when injury, weather, or exhaustion blocks escape. Tracking keeps loved ones informed while you keep moving, conserving strength instead of panic. Compact and reliable, it rides quietly on packs until needed most. In survival, uncertainty drains morale faster than hunger, and knowing rescue is possible changes everything. Storms, distance, and terrain lose power when your signal still gets out. This tracker doesn't fight the wilderness, it communicates through it. When maps fail and paths vanish, staying connected becomes a survival strategy, and the Spot Gen 4 ensures your existence is never truly lost. Steel meets wood, and the Wayland survival hatchet answers with authority. Every swing bites deep, splitting kindling, breaking bone-dry branches, and shaping shelter from nothing but raw terrain. The compact weight rides easily on your belt, yet strikes with controlled violence when fire and cover become non-negotiable. Rain, cold, or exhaustion don't dull its purpose. The edge stays aggressive, ready for chopping, prying, or clearing escape paths. In tight camps or deep wilderness, this hatchet replaces hesitation with momentum. The reinforced handle absorbs shock, saving your hands for the long fight ahead. When night presses in and warmth depends on speed, this blade becomes a survival muscle. It's not a tool for comfort. It's a weapon against exposure, hunger, and time, forcing the wild to bend before your will. Darkness collapses distance, and the Night Core MH40S punches straight through it. A concentrated beam slices across terrain, revealing movement, obstacles, and threats long before they reach you. In forests, ruins, or open ground, visibility becomes dominance, and this light delivers it without mercy. Long runtime keeps the beam alive through extended patrols, night hikes, and emergency searches. Rain, dust, and impacts don't dim its resolve. The housing holds firm under abuse. With controlled output and deep throw, it turns uncertainty into awareness. In survival, light isn't comfort, it's intelligence. Every scan buys seconds, every second buys life. When night tries to erase direction and confidence, this flashlight restores both. Compact enough to carry, powerful enough to command space. The MH40S keeps you one step ahead of the dark that waits to close in. When matches fail and lighters die, the ProCampTech solid brass sparker keeps fire alive. One hard strike throws a violent shower of sparks, hot enough to ignite tinder fast under pressure. Brass construction shrugs off moisture, cold, and abuse, staying dependable when survival turns physical. No fuel leaks, no moving parts to fail, just steel-on-rod reliability that works again and again. In storms, exhaustion, or emergencies, this sparker delivers flame without hesitation. Compact and rugged, it belongs in every survival kit where fire equals warmth, water safety, and food. Each strike restores control in moments when panic creeps close. Fire isn't comfort, it's leverage against the environment. When weather strips away convenience and leaves only fundamentals, this sparker answers with raw sparks and certainty, keeping flame possible when everything else quits and survival demands immediate action. Silence after disaster can be more dangerous than the event itself, and the Puiwisol emergency radio breaks it. Weather alerts, emergency broadcasts, and critical updates reach you when phones and grids fail. Multiple charging options keep it alive through sun, motion, or stored power, refusing to go dark when information matters most. The built-in light cuts through blackouts, while radio signals restore awareness and timing. In survival, knowing what's coming prevents costly mistakes. Compact and resilient, it belongs in packs, shelters, and vehicles where uncertainty lives. Panic thrives in isolation, but information restores control. This radio does not predict danger, it prepares you for it. When storms build, systems collapse, and nights stretch long. Staying informed preserves choices. The Puiwisul keeps you connected to reality, grounding survival decisions in knowledge instead of fear and guesswork. Cold water steals strength fast, and the Onyx AM24 stands between survival and panic. Compact and unobtrusive, it stays ready without restricting movement until flotation becomes critical. When immersion hits unexpectedly, buoyancy activates instantly, keeping airways clear and muscles functional. In rivers, lakes, or rough conditions, energy drains fast, and this vest buys precious time. Mobility remains intact, allowing swimming, signaling, and controlled breathing instead of frantic struggle. Lightweight design prevents fatigue during long wear, making preparedness realistic rather than burdensome. In survival scenarios, drowning isn't dramatic, it's quiet and fast. This flotation system interrupts that outcome. When shock hits cold water and coordination falters, staying afloat preserves clarity and chance. The AM24 doesn't fight water, it works with it, keeping you alive long enough to recover, adapt, and reach safety. Survival isn't gentle, and the Camillus Carnivore X is built for the grind. Its most lethal advantage is hidden in plain sight. The backing of the blade is an integrated, aggressive saw. While the main edge chops through thick brush, the sawback bites deep into hardwood and bone-dry timber without slowing down. You aren't just carrying a knife, you're carrying a clearing tool and a timber saw in one piece of steel. This dual-edge design eliminates the need for extra gear, keeping your load light and your momentum high. When the terrain fights back, you don't just cut, you dominate. Sunlight is survival fuel, and the Duracopau Solar Charger Power Bank captures it to keep life and mission alive. In storms, deserts, or mountains, where grids fail and darkness swallows technology, this powerhouse absorbs light and delivers energy for phones, GPS, lights, and essential electronics. Its massive 49,800 mAh capacity ensures multiple charges, while rugged housing resists drops, dust, and water intrusion. Wireless and wired outputs let you power devices on the move, turning exposure and isolation into operational advantage. Recharge while hiking, camping, or trapped in disaster zones. Each watt keeps communication, navigation, and awareness intact. In extreme environments, losing power is surrender. The solar charger ensures dominance over darkness and distance. Compact enough to carry, relentless enough to endure, it converts sun, sweat, and survival instinct into unstoppable energy for every critical moment. The jungle closes in, and the Wayland Kukri machete opens a path through sheer force. Its forward-weighted blade hacks, chops, and clears with savage efficiency, turning dense brush into open ground. Vines snap, saplings fall, and obstacles vanish under relentless swings. This isn't finesse steel, it's momentum weaponized. Long days of clearing, chopping, and shelterstress become possible because the blade does the work for you. Sweat pours, muscles burn, yet progress never stops. In survival terrain, movement equals life, and this kukri refuses to stall. The grip anchors every strike, keeping control through exhaustion and impact. When escape routes disappear and terrain turns hostile, this machete creates opportunity through violence and rhythm. It doesn't ask permission from the wild. It carves dominance, step by brutal step, until forward motion is guaranteed. Dull blades betray survival. The work, sharp-guided field sharpener, restores the edge that separates endurance from failure. Clamp your knife or axe, let diamond and ceramic surfaces bite, and watch steel regain lethal precision under wind, rain, and mud. Every swipe shaves hesitation. Every grind channels strength, turning worn tools into instruments that dominate wood, rope, and flesh alike. Compact yet relentless, it rides in your pack, ready for any storm, any terrain, any emergency. The wilderness tests skill and stamina, and blunt tools cost blood, energy, and time. This sharpener turns back the clock on dullness, giving your hands control and your instincts a fighting chance. Whether slicing tinder, carving shelter, or prepping game, your edge stays unforgiving, your actions precise, and your survival alive while chaos rages around you. Threads don't just hold gear, they hold lives. The Titan Survivor cord delivers paracord strength engineered for survival in extreme conditions. Rated at 550 pounds, it stretches, binds, and secures everything from shelter frameworks to emergency splints. Unlike flimsy cordage, this cord resists abrasion, rot, and UV degradation while remaining lightweight and flexible. In hostile terrain, collapsing camps, or storm-battered ridges, it becomes a lifeline, transforming rope into survival advantage. Every strand is tactical grade, engineered to endure prolonged use under unforgiving environments. Whether rigging traps, securing loads, or improvising emergency rescue, the Survivor cord bends to human will without breaking. When seconds matter and improvisation decides life, this cord refuses to fail. Compact and reliable, it fits in packs or belts, always ready to deploy strength, stability, and survival in places where ordinary cord would surrender. Steel meets necessity in the Kailash blade 6 inches Bura. Compact yet commanding, this blade thrives on real work, carving wood, processing food, and answering unexpected resistance without hesitation. Its size balances control and power, making every cut deliberate rather than wasteful. In survival, efficiency preserves strength, and this knife respects that rule. Whether shaping tools, clearing brush, or preparing camp essentials, it stays responsive and precise. Dirt, moisture, and fatigue don't dull its intent. The handle anchors grip through long hours, keeping focus steady when hands grow tired. This isn't a display piece, it's steel meant to be used until scratched, worn, and trusted. When gear must earn its place, this blade proves value through action. In the wild, simplicity lasts longest, and this knife delivers exactly what survival demands. Civilization ends, and the Wayland Settler's tool begins its work. One piece replaces a pack full of gear, turning raw land into shelter, fire, and food. Chop wood, split kindling, dig earth, pry stubborn debris, and hammer stakes without switching tools or wasting breath. Weight stays balanced, letting fatigue come later, not sooner. In isolation, efficiency keeps you alive, and this tool delivers it strike after strike. Mud, rain, and grit don't slow progress when every motion counts. It thrives in homesteads, bug-out routes, and wilderness camps where improvisation decides survival. Each edge answers a different problem, keeping momentum steady while others stall. This is frontier steel for modern collapse, forcing land to submit through versatility and grit. When survival demands adaptability over comfort, the settler's tool becomes your hands multiplied. The storm is coming. The only question is if you're ready. Gear is your leverage against a world that doesn't care about your comfort. If you value readiness over luck, hit that subscribe button and join our mission. Invest in your kit, sharpen your skills, and never get caught unprepared. Until next time, keep the fire burning.